and welcome to another episode of Chasing Mysteries Gardens. I'm Rebecca, and along with my wife Karen, we are on a mission to renovate and rejuvenate our little piece of earth. In this episode, we are going to participate in a challenge, and it's a YouTube challenge, and it's actually they're also on Instagram. So this was started by one of my favorite YouTubers, and their YouTube channel is called Three Rivers Homestead. And they have a challenge that they do through the month of January and February called the hashtag threeriverschallenge. And what this challenge is, it is a challenge to make your food for them, they do it for 2 months, as much as you can from what you have already in your house. Don't buy any groceries. So the freezers, the refrigerator, the shelves, the jars, whatever that might be canned or that you have in bulk in buckets, use those things that you already have for the month of January and February. Now that's what they do. So there are other people who are joining in on this challenge, and I hope that maybe this episode will inspire you to do the same. We here at Chasing Mysteries Gardens, we're only going to do it for 1 week. And that's because I've never done anything like this before. And it's a little scary, and I think I probably should have maybe only done 1 day, but we're going to try a week. And I really want to challenge myself to use the things that may have been forgotten, or something that we've had on the shelf that might be expiring soon, or that we've had for a really long time and have just never used it. So we're going to look in our freezers and our shelves and our refrigerator and see what we have. So in this episode, we're going to plan out our meals, take a look at what we've got, and see what we can make. So I hope that you will join me on this journey as we do the Three Rivers Challenge. So the first tool is my meal planner. So I use these on a weekly basis. So it's meal plan, and then it's got the different days of the week, and you can do breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I generally only fill out the dinner. And then over on this side, it has the place where you can write your shopping list. And then right here is perforated so you can tear it off. So we are going to fill this out according to what we have in the house. The second tool that I want to show you is what I have labeled the fridge inventory. And that's exactly what it is. It's an inventory of everything that we have in our freezers. Now, I probably should call it the freezer inventory, but you get my idea. So we have an outside fridge, which is in our garage. We have an inside fridge in our kitchen, and then we also have a small chest freezer in the basement. And we try to keep everything in its little home. Downstairs, the basement's for meat mostly. Outside is for vegetables mostly, but that's not to say that there aren't both of those things in all the freezers. So this list just helps me to keep things as organized as I possibly can. Now, sometimes things get shifted around. Karen will use something and not write it down, or I will move something from outside to inside and not change the list. But every time that we shop, I try to do an edit of this list. So it's as updated as it possibly can. And then we do a massive inventory of the list probably once every other month, just so that we can start fresh. So let's take a look at that right now. So here is the fridge inventory. So you can see the outside fridge, meats, vegetables, fruits, miscellaneous. And then I put down one of everything. So for example, there's 5 bags of corn outside. And then there's the inside fridge. And then also downstairs. So it's kind of off screen right now. Boop. So this gives you an idea of the inventory, and it'll be a lot easier to find something on this list than it would be to open up all the freezers and just start searching. Here are our shelves, and you can see we have quite a bit of food stocked up. We stocked up on a bunch of stuff when COVID first started. Things that we we're finding we're moving pretty fast. Pie crusts and things like that. So this is dried goods up here, and then down here we have canned goods. And there's a lot of soups and sauces and things on this shelf. So we are going to go through everything and see what we can add to our meals. Let's see what we got down here. We have some white clam sauce. Needs to be used soon. Let's see. Carrot marinara. So Karen has a tomato allergy, so I'm always trying to find substitutes for tomato things, and I found this for a marinara sauce. We just haven't used it. It's from KC Natural. They make a lot of tomato-less sauces and barbecue sauces that she really enjoys. Yams. Ooh, those might be yummy. What else is there? What's down here? Ooh, down here in the dark. Butter chicken. Ooh, that'd be good on a date that we can have something without Karen, because butter chicken sauce has tomato juice and tomato powder and tomato paste, and so. Alright, now that I know what's back here, it's in the way back. Ah, cherries! I wanted these at Christmas time! Arrgh! Guess I should have done this challenge in December. We have some Spatzel. So I know that I have pork chops, so I could make Schnitzel. I could make Schnitzel and have Spatzel with it. And actually there's some Brussels sprouts outside that we can have to go with it. Egg noodles, those are always good. Ooh. So here is a stuffing mix. There is a chicken crock-pot stuffing mix recipe that I'll have to check my other ingredients. It may take cream of something soup, and I might not have that or the ingredients to make it, but I will check on that. This would be a good side dish for something. This is Quinoa Vegetables. Actually, we've had this for quite a while. May 3rd, 2022, so it's still okay to eat, but I think I bought this back March last year, so I should probably put this on the menu. I have chicken in the freezer, and I just found a whole stack of apple juice containers, so I use them to make bourbon chicken, which is delicious. So maybe that's something to put on the list. Black olive and garlic fettuccine. That sounds delicious. I must have thought so. That's why I bought it. We have golden pineapple. I could make tropical shrimp. I know that there are some shrimps in the freezer, so I could make tropical shrimp with this. Just have to make sure that I have additional pineapple juice, because it uses the juice that's in the can, but also pineapple juice. There we go. Chicken breast and whole grains and beans soup mix from Bob's Red Mill that I bought probably well over a year ago. It's good for a long time because it's just lentils, red beans, pinto beans, and things like that. So it does last. So maybe I'll make a chicken. The recipe on the bag is a red bean chicken curry soup. Maybe I'll just make a chicken red bean soup. Leave out the curry part. Let's see. I have a ton a ton of cans of soup. I should probably eat soup for lunches when there's no leftovers. Got some diced tomatoes. I do have white clam sauce. This would be good. I keep putting this off. I keep meaning to make it, and then I put it off, and the can is about to expire, so I guess I can't put it off anymore. So we'll add white clam sauce and linguine to the menu. We also have a jar of pumpkin maple bisque. This is a soup, and it sounds delicious. This would be really good with a nice grilled cheese and apple sandwich maybe, but I'm not sure of our bread status, and I'm not quite at the bread making stage yet, so I'll have to check on that. But that does sound delicious. Ooh, I have some Thai ribbon stir-fry noodles that actually have already expired, but I've eaten these past the dates in the past, and they've been perfectly fine. So I think that I'm not going to make pad thai because I don't think everyone in my family would appreciate pad thai, but I could definitely make some kind of shrimp stir fry, or actually I could do a chicken stir fry. I have some vegetables in the freezer that I could use for that, so maybe we'll use these noodles. All right, I think I have a good grasp on what's on the shelves and what we can make. So now I'm going to go and check our fridge inventory on the computer and try to put a menu together. This is why I keep a list, because this, again, is a small chest freezer. There are some vegetables here in the little tray, and then a bunch of stuff in here. So again, it's just easier to have a list. I know what is easier to look at the list than to start digging through all this mess. And then we don't have a lot of cans, but I will pull from the jars that we do have as well. So what I do first is I write down the date of everything and if there's anything special happening. So for example, on Sunday the 16th, I know that we are having brunch here at the house with some friends. So we're actually not going to start it on this date because there's a bunch of stuff that we have to purchase for that. So we're just going to start it on Monday and go from the 17th until the 22nd. Something else I take into consideration is Karen does not work on Monday or Tuesdays, and she does work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So for Monday and Tuesday, I might make something that's her favorite, for example, tacos. So I'll put those on Taco Tuesday. And then on, Monday and Wednesday, I'll make something that has a bit of leftovers so that she has something to take to work. And then on Friday, I'll make something that doesn't have any leftovers so that we don't have it in our fridge over the weekend. These are all just some of the things that I take into consideration before I begin planning. So we have our menu complete for the 3 Rivers Challenge 1-week adventure here at Chasing Mysteries Gardens. I'm actually going to start it on the 15th, which is Saturday, because I had plenty of menu items to add to the list without having to buy any groceries. So we're going to do a mango pork with coconut rice because I found a can of coconut milk all the way in the back of the shelf. Let's see what else. Chicken lentil soup, Schnitzel with Spatzel and Brussels sprouts, Bourbon chicken with green beans, pasta with clam sauce and shrimp, roast chicken legs with fried potatoes, and rounding it out with our homemade chowder. So if there are any of those that sound extremely yummy and you would like me to show you how I made it that week, then just write it in the comments below. I will type out all of the menu items for the week in the description box below. This is going to be exciting. I can't wait. Now that we have our menu together, these are some of the things that I'll be using during the week. And it may not seem like much since we had so many things on our shelves, and there's still quite a bit. But these are some of the older things. This I've had forever. These yams we've had for a really long time. This soup we've had for a while. The chicken breast we've had for a while. So these are all things. Oh, and these noodles are about to expire. So these are all things that we are going to get off the pantry and enjoy in the coming week. And that's it. So we have our meal planner all filled out for the week. There are a few things, again, milk and eggs, that I added to the shopping list that we will purchase for the week. But we were successful in getting a majority of our ingredients for the meals that we'll make from our shelves and the freezer and fridge. If you like this episode, please give it a big thumbs up. And also don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more, because coming up is a video where I make one of these recipes for you. Also, share this video with everybody you know. It will be greatly appreciated. And as always, Suki Suki, love the earth, love yourself, love each other. Till next time.